So he's on his way back to Dortmund.
Yes.
Probably the best move for both.
Yes.
I think when you think about it, United need to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Because he will not apologize. And Ten Hag will not take him.
Yeah.
Unless he apologizes.
Yes.
For my money, I think he was overpriced from day one. Completely from day one.
Yeah.
For my money, I think there was always a reason why City let him go in the first place.
From the academy.
That for me, that's the alarm. Yeah.
And there's been signs, of course. The reason why he's leaving Manchester United is because Erik ten Hag thought he didn't hit the standards that he should have hit. And when you look at it, you draw back even to Edin Terzic and the issues that he had with Sancho in terms of arriving in training on time, what he's doing at night, the kind of discipline issues that he had. So those ones maybe could be the reason also.
But Sammy, how hard can it be to go to work on time? How hard can it be to just go to work on time and to go to a team meeting on time? How hard can it be?
No. If we think like Jadon Sancho is, if he's staying night playing PS whatever, he's going to be late obviously, and he's shown that he's a guy maybe who doesn't learn from his lessons. But if that persisted from Borussia Dortmund to Manchester United and he was taken out, remember there was a period when he had some mental issues. He talked about that, and Erik ten Hag took him to Netherlands with some specialists, and then you come back again and you do the same thing. That's persistent, but systemic.
Just to look at from his start from City, I think he wasn't just patient, because like City usually say nowadays, when you want to leave, you leave for the right price. And when he left Foden at City, Foden was patient, and City saw what he could do on the ball. That's why they kept him. And as for Sancho, I think he was too rash to move. He wasn't the finished product yet to move to another league.
I would slightly disagree with that. Remember, Man United made several bids and attempts to sign him for like two summers, and now they got him. So those periods when he stayed there, I think he won the DFB Pokal Cup with Haaland when he came on in his first season. He was kind of patient coming into Manchester United.
But what Teddy is saying, you can flip it. He should have been more patient, but also the question is, what is this that City saw that made them not work so hard to get him?
Yes.
To keep him. And I think it's those signs. I keep going back to this. There is a reason why Ferguson let Pogba go all the way back for free. And it may have taken a world record fee and for people to finally say, oh, maybe there was something. Because I feel like these guys normally, when they sit and they look through, you know, the way exact, just like the way they picked the scouting report from the German DFB on Prince Boateng and Jerome. And they explained and they said, this is the star guy. But this guy has more blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same. I just wonder, because I feel like he just never got to the level. If I don't get how you cannot go to work on time. Like, just go to work.
Yeah.
Like, just come to Football Fix at 11 every Sunday, 11 to 1.
Yeah.
That's all. How can that be?
Or maybe show up in training and
that's what I'm saying.
And work, work hard.
First of all, just like
be available.
Everyone talks about him being late.
Yeah.
Everyone, everything is about him being late. I'm like, come on. And Kings is saying Ousmane Dembele had discipline issues at Barca, but he really performed akiwa kwa pitch. Sancho is just in discipline, never delivering on the pitch. Sancho's in discipline has created his own downfall. Important that player power ends. That's Kevin Umani talking about Sancho. And then Denny says, Happy New Year, guys. Tuning from Edu. I think Vanna is just a guy to keep defenders busy, make runs, and pull defenders out of position. Nothing more. That's exactly what you are saying. So this thing seems to work. This position and off the ball, Teddy and I don't get it, but it's okay. On City, let him go. Actually, there's a video of him while playing for academy with the likes of Foden where he substituted and goes on a rant, kicking everything. Maybe City saw it early and decided they are done with him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you know, when I listen to what Edin Terzic had to do for him to be productive as he was,
including making him room with Haaland.
Yeah.
So that you hope the professionalism can...
Yeah, and assigning a guy who could knock on his door in the morning. I I hope that maybe going back to Borussia Dortmund, he somehow goes to a familiar guy in Edin Terzic again, and maybe rekindles what he lost. Of course, he wasn't scoring goals, he wasn't assisting, and maybe there are those who believe that maybe Cristiano Ronaldo being in the team meant that he was now on the fringes of Manchester United when he just came on.
I think we give far too many excuses for the players nowadays. We find all sorts of reasons why they are not doing the job we expect them to do. If I said this from the first day he was signed, if you're worth 75 million pounds, there's no room. There's no room for, let's wait. No. You step and you deliver. Yeah. It's 75 million pounds.
Yes.
You have to. And I just don't think... First, I don't think he was worth it. He was worth the 75. Second, I think United's scouting generally has been terrible in the last few years. They have these players they sign who really don't make sense in whichever way, whether it's quality on the pitch, whether it's off the pitch. They just seem to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Which brings me back to when they signed Fellaini. What are your thoughts on that?
No, Fellaini was a Moyes signing. The only problem is that they signed him for more money than they would have if they signed him earlier in the season rather than the last day of the season. Yeah. So that tells you a bit of disorganization. So but Fellaini was many years ago. It was 2013.
Yes. Yeah.
Just look at the last 5 years. See the players United have signed and how all of them have ended up. Just check. What? Bailly, Pogba, Sancho. Just check. Alexis Sanchez. It's almost like United have a thing where they sign a player either past his peak, either with off the pitch issues, with something like there's just something happening somewhere.
Yeah, and that of course we've discussed about it, and I hope that the new administration which is getting in, though with 25%, are able to change that. This week I also saw that Manchester United have been linked with Choupo-Moting. No, that's one of the worst.
Yeah,
if you would do that one is one of the worst. If Man United tried,
Sammy,
one of the worst.
Choupo-Moting has the best agent in football.
Yes, that I would agree. And if Manchester United want to do that, that's a very wrong decision to do.
They've been linked with a guy who's setting the Bundesliga alight.
Yes, Eru Girassi.
Yes.
And I understand it because his release clause right now is around 15 million.
But why would you... Only 15?
Yes, right now. It's only now. Because once you get to the summer now, they will dictate. Yeah.
No, I get the 15, because I was going to wonder, so what are we doing with the 85 million pound Højlund? Now they want another one, but if it's 15...
Yeah, it's only 15.
It would make sense why they would get him. Now that you're talking about transfers that are...
Yes.
Olise? You think Olise would turn down Chelsea and then go to United? Though I think he would thrive at United because there's a position waiting for him.
Yes.
No one likes to play on the right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's open for him.
And I like Olise.
Plus, he's a bit more creative. He can do something. He can...
Yeah, but would he step up to the level that United need? The level that United aim to get? Not where they aim to get. Would he get there? Is he good enough to get there?
I would like to believe so.
The eye test.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good right now for him. And when you think about even changing a culture, maybe him just coming in and Manchester United not going for the older players, he would fit in. He would fit right in that.
United is a whole different animal.
Yeah, like it's not the same. United is not Palace. I mean, Wan-Bissaka was excellent at Palace.
He was, but he has that's innate. It's innate talent that he's got. It's innate.
I don't think so.
Why?
He is very good.
Yeah.
But he's not in the 1A like he was asking. I don't think so. He's really, really good. Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
He is he's in there. He's currently in good, can get to very good.
Yes.
But I don't think, 22 years old. But I don't think he is going to
But who are one
set
is?
the world alight.
Who are the one is here? If you think
there are not
it.
many.
Yeah.
But see, the problem
the
problem is United have had a lot of 1B and C's and very few A's. Actually, if you look back through United signings over the last 5 years, 6 years, the only 1A player they've gotten is Bruno Fernandes. I'm fairly certain. Tell me another one they've gotten. That is...
Yeah, okay. The others are past their age, of course, because you would make a case Casemiro is a top guy.
Was a top guy.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Keyword was.
Yeah.
About today.
But then when you think about it, Manchester United are not in that position anymore.
No, but they have the money. United have spent more than £1 billion. United have their wage is one of the highest in Europe. So it's not, we say they are not in that place anymore if they can't afford those players. Clearly they can.
Or if they don't have an exciting project that would lure the players.
Nothing excites anyone in the world, Sammy, than what?
The money.
The bag. The bag excites everyone to the highest of ability. It doesn't matter. Why did people go to Saudi Arabia? Because there was the project.
Why did
why not for the money? Why did John Ram?
And that's why they.
Hold on. Why is John Ram going to leave golf? World number 1 going to leave golf from PGA.
Why did Song move to Barcelona?
He believes the project in Live Golf is way better than PGA.
No,
it's the bag. United have one of the highest wages in Europe, if not maybe the second highest or that. I can't remember. They have a ridiculous, so they can pay great money. But the money they paid it to who? To has-beens?
Yes.
Or 1Cs?
Could potentially be.
And those has-been those who are like, okay, I don't care about the culture of this club. I don't care what the prospects of winning are with this club.
The problem is who signs them. You stop looking at Varane. Look at the guy who signed Varane. Stop looking at Casemiro. Look at the guy who signed him. What was the plan? What was the goal? What are you planning?
Yeah, there wasn't.
So my point is, United have had too many 1Cs and 1Bs. Maybe it's time for them to go in and look for high-end 1B.
Apart from Garnacho, who has that talent that you see, who else at Man United do you think has that innate talent in him?
You say mine.
You sent him out to Getafe.
Yeah, Mason.
Is it Getafe?
Yes, Getafe.
You
Yes,
sent him
Mason
out to
And so with Olise
and Maino.
Yes.
and with Olise, I see that with him. He's got that innate talent. So that will definitely topple the other guys who've been around.
No, of course he'd be better than Sancho. Of course he'd be better than Rashford on the right.
Yeah. Anthony, yeah, he would.
Of course he's way better than Anthony. In fact, on basis of Anthony alone, they should just sign him. Because no one can be worse than Anthony.
Wow.
Currently. Anyway, let's move.
Rashford is
No, cannot be worse than Anthony. Anthony has done zero.
But thinking about what Rashford did last season to what he's doing
exactly,
right now,
at least there is a fall off, but there is somewhere to fall from. There is somewhere to fall from. Anthony has nowhere to fall from. Anthony is on the floor from day one. He can't fall off the floor. He's been on the floor since last season, this season, and that's it. At least Rashford can say, last season I was great after November to May. Then this year I've struggled a bit, but in the last 2 games I'm trying. Anthony vile tu alikuwa ndivyo tu yuko.